to DeFi Top Signal here with Dracon Digital, Abs, and me, Patrick, Dynamo DeFi.
Hi, Patrick. Actually, you can call me SpongeBob. I'm wearing yellow today. Want to call him? No, don't call me Sponge. That's weird. It's weird, dude. What are you guys looking at?
DeFi Top Signal, we're all here. How many weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Dude, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks.
It's
We're
been
on
a bit.
episode 61 though. It's titled Alt Season, but we need to talk about ordinals and BRC20s. Patrick brought it up today, so
I did. Yeah, no, I'm taking the ordinal pill. Hopefully that's not a top signal. But I'm taking the ordinal pill. Very interested in runes too, although Drake's telling me it might be too late.
Rune stones is what we're talking. Runes isn't out yet. Runes isn't out yet. So basically, like all the runes that you see listed on the marketplace and all the different collections that you see out there, all of those are basically just like IOUs.
So can you guys backtrack and just explain what just high level what is runes on BTC?
So runes is basically just a improvement on the BRC20 protocol on Bitcoin. So if you haven't used BRC20s before, you basically have to make multiple transactions for everything. So if I buy, it's not like, think of it like Uniswap, where you have to approve the transaction before you make that swap. It's the same concept here, but in order for you to send tokens, in order for you to swap tokens, in order for you to do anything with these tokens, you have to make one transfer inscription, and then you can do your thing.
And can you explain to me how these NFTs work? These rune nodes and rune stones and all this.
So when runestones comes around, let's see, what is that? Around the halvening in like 10 days or 8 days, you aren't going to be able to mint the first one, and I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have the tech geeky side in order to run one, because there's a chance like you burn your runes and all kinds of garbage. It's probably better to get it on secondary if you don't know how to do this stuff. But when runes drops on the 20th, like if you're running a node, you'll be able to mint the early ones, and you also have the ability to buy some of these pre-runes, which are like your Zbit, your pups, or some of these other NFT collections out there. Some others are announcing them, like Nodes. They're announcing some pre-runes. Rats are announcing that. Pizza, Corn potentially. These are basically IOUs. So you're betting that the team will get one of the early inscriptions and give it to one of the users.
So if they don't, what happens? It becomes worthless, or it's still?
Well, they're IOUs. So if they don't get it, you're just basically holding a bag of IOUs. Does that make sense?
It seems like a lot of people think it's worthwhile because the volume on these things is pretty crazy. I was looking earlier; it's like,
yeah, dude. People are starting to pick the things up.
A day or something. What's that?
I said the people are starting to pick the things up, and the huge catalyst was when Ansem announced pups being the next whiff. So that was
okay. So pups catalyst. And there's rune pups. Are those the same thing?
Rune pups is part of the pups like ecosystem. I don't know enough about rune pups. I'm pretty sure those were airdropped to the Bitcoin puppet peoples, but for that collection, I'm not entirely sure on that one.
Okay, so say like your elderly neighbor came to you and said, "Hey, I heard about Bitcoin runes and I'm in." What are you saying is the way to get involved?
All right, so you're saying how to prepare.
How to prepare. Yeah, how to prepare. You forget the elderly neighbor thing, but I'm thinking there in terms of like simple sort of just broad exposure to it without having to pick things.
So let's do this. We scroll down. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. All right.
Bitcoin shrooms.
Yeah, Bitcoin shrooms. I want to make sure. All right. Big. Let's do this. Cool.
Now we see.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Let's not do that. Let's do this one. Better. Okay. All right. So these are the different ordinal collections on Magic Eden. You have I think, wow, BTC machines are absolutely cooking. So these things were trading. The lowest they were trading. This was a couple of months ago. They were like 0.07, and now they're 0.26 Bitcoin. So the reason why people are speculating on BTC machines is because they're a OG Bitcoin community. So if you remember what I was telling to you about these pre-runes and these different NFT collections, these are basically IOUs. So if you're betting on someone, you want to bet on the OGs and the people who have constantly been developing in the space. That would be like the OMBs. That would be like the Node Monks. That would be like the Bitcoin puppets. That would be like the machines. You're betting on these communities. Like Genie Data, that would also be one. These guys have been around forever. They basically provide a lot of data, index data. They basically tell what's going on the blockchain. You also have the Bitcoin Wizards. This is, I think, Udi something is Udi. Well, I always forget his name.
Wertheimer or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
We just call him Udi. He's behind this collection. These apparently like a week ago or 2 weeks ago with NFT NYC, you probably saw a couple of like pictures on Twitter, people wearing wizard hats. That's Udi. Udi and his Bitcoin Wizards. That's them. So buying this collection is basically betting on them. Pizza Ninjas is Trevor or TO on Twitter. Abs, you know about him.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah.
Trevor Solid.
Yeah. So he's like OG, like getting something like that is a good bet. But all of this stuff right here is all speculation because, like, who knows? I'll just scroll to some random collection. This guy or commoners, I don't even know who they are. These guys may be the ones who get the very first rune. Like, nobody knows, like, because it's not live. It's going to be the quickest man or the quickest finger wins. So the reason why I like the collections a little bit better, looking for the OG collections, not just speculating on the pre-runes, is because, like, for example, BTC machines, these are sub 100K inscriptions. So these are always going to have provenance in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Why? Because they were one of the first inscriptions. Like, these are OGs. These are like artifacts. These are museum pieces. Just like the Bitcoin punks. Those are always going to have historical
Didn't we
value.
have the founder of the Bitcoin machines on?
Yeah, we did. They have their own token as well. It's called Zbit. Let me pull that up for you to show you guys. So Zbit, the speculation on this one is like the pre-rune token. So basically, this is going to be issued one-to-one for the Zbit rune token. The same goes for Pups, and Pups went absolutely bonkers after Ansem was like, "Oh yeah, this is the next whiff or the whiff of Bitcoin." Which, I mean, hey, I'm by all means, I'm happy with it. He thinks this one is the first meme coin on Bitcoin. It's not the first meme coin. It's the first meme coin that was airdropped on Bitcoin. But the very first meme coin on Bitcoin is technically Ordi because it has no utility. But meme is actually the very first meme coin on Bitcoin. It's actually the second token. And you can go based on the historical data. If you go to the BRC20s, and you go right here, meme is number 2. You can see here by the historical chronological date right here, 3.8. If you look up Pups, it's definitely not 3.8. I want to say it's like 3.15. No, 3.31. But hey, I don't care. Pump the bags. I'm fine with it. But the way to get exposure to things like this is going to be betting on the communities. So Pups is a really good community for the BRC20s and Ordinals. This is tied to the tied to the Bitcoin puppets, which are a popular collection. You also have Node. Node is not tied to, let me go to the marketplace. You also have Node it's not tied to the Node monkeys, but they are airdropping the Node monks. They made a tweet on Twitter about it. I don't have all the tweets prepared for you guys. Sorry. So we're doing a trust me bro right now, but Node, they are in airdropping the holders of the Node monks. So just trying to like bond hands with them and be goody two shoes, whatever. You also have Zbit. This is the BTC machines. These guys mentioned that they were gonna be doing your going to runes. There are rumors about Rats. Rats is basically just a BRC20. This one is huge over in China. They love this thing for some reason. but rats there's rumors that there is going to be rune rats. You also have corn. Corn, this one is kind of like under the radar. Like this is like Discord messages. You won't even find this on Twitter. Discord messages are rumors about corn being turned into a rune token. But again, guys, this is like super degen on corn. They don't even have, well, they do have an NFT collection, but it's not extremely popular. It's not like your BTC machines. It's not like your puppets. It's not like your OMB Maxi Biz. It's not like your Bitcoin frogs. Those are like, if you want to figure out if a collection has provenance in the Bitcoin ecosystem, just go by the floor price. If it has a really high floor price, that tells you something. Just kind of putting that into perspective. Now, you also have some other things that aren't necessarily tied to the collections, like Node Monks, Bitcoin Puppets. I consider these all collections. The ones not tied to them are going to be ones like Runestone. Runestone was airdropped to anyone who had 3 inscriptions in their Bitcoin wallet. They can't be BRC20s. They had to be like any of the different ordinals or NFTs, as ETH users would know it as. If you had 3 of those in there, you got a Runestone dropped in your wallet entirely free. Like if you had a bunch of wallets, you got 1 in each wallet. So GG's to you if you got it. This Runestone is going to be giving 3 different rune tokens as an airdrop once Runes goes live. I don't remember the names of the name of the first one, and the second and third one haven't been announced. But there's rumors that this is going to basically cook. And if you don't know who is behind this, it's Leonidas. Leonidas is a huge Bitcoin dude. You're laughing. What happened?
I just think it's funny you said there's rumors that it's going to cook.
Oh, yeah. It's going to cook, dude. Like I'm telling you, it is going to cook. This thing was free and it's trading at like 10 grand right now. It's cooked. It's going to cook, and the market cap of this thing is massive. I want to say it's like, what is the market cap? Like $800 million or $700 million, which is it flipped Bored Ape Yacht Club. But Runestones is one of them. The second one is RSIC. RSIC was actually before RSIC Boost. What is that? There's got to be an easier way to do this. Here it is. So RSIC, these little things, you just hold them. I think you got to stake them or something. But you basically just mine these RSIC tokens. And these are supposed to be like an IOU for the Rune token when Runes goes live. There are no Runes tokens right now. So anyone who says, yeah, this is Runes is lying to you. There are no Runes tokens. It's not live. Casey says it's dropping right at the halving. So that exact block. But the next one is RSIC. RSIC is, and we don't really know the team behind them, but they seem to be doing something, and they seem to have a really strong community around them. Could just be the people that were airdropped. They're trying to push it, but yeah.
Okay, so hypothetically, say I bought RSIC.
Okay.
What happens when Runes go
If
live?
I was going to buy one, I wouldn't buy RSIC.
Okay, let's just say I bought one of these things. What happens when Runes go live? Do I get an airdrop? Do I?
So it's an IOU. If they are able to mine that token, like whatever ticker they're getting, I don't know what it's going to be, what timestamp, where it's going to get. You should be able to redeem them 1-to-1. And I'm pretty sure RSIC is trading on Whales Market right now. And I want to show you their points. They're trading at like 6 cents or something like that. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Oh yeah, pre-rooms. Boom. Here we go. See, so you got RSIC and POI. Oh wow, these things nuked. These were like 6 or 7 cents. Yeah, they absolutely nuked. Well, not nuked, but you know what I mean. So these are pre-runes. This is RSIC, and people are speculating it's going to be like it's going to basically be like 4 cents a token. And RSIC crypto, I think they have their own like dashboard. I'm not staking one, so I am not up to date on this junk. But I do know what they are doing, and I'm not currently farming one. I want to see if I can find their dashboard on their Twitter. But if you were trying to get exposure to this, I think you're a little bit late on some of the runes. What I think, me personally, is that runes right now are basically priced to perfection. Not yet. Maybe they can go for a little more. Yeah. So here you have to activate your RSICs, and this is where you farm it right here. If I think you can see the screen, but yeah, these guys are basically cooking and farming runes right now. They're staking and earning tickets and points and whatever. These are basically just like IOUs when runes goes live. Me personally, what I think is a lot of these collections have pumped. If you are trying to get exposure to runes and the Bitcoin land meta, I think you're going to be better off. Like you can make some better X's looking for some of the collections that have been suppressed. Some can be degen, some can be OG. Like Bitcoin Frogs, bro, at 0.07 Bitcoin, this is basically the first 10K PFP collection on Bitcoin. These should not be at this price. That's just my opinion. But everyone's talking about runes. Like if you go on the price chart of this thing, these used to be half a Bitcoin at one point in time. They were half a Bitcoin.
So
Look.
zig while everyone else is zagging while they're
Bro,
talking about
half a
runes.
Bitcoin. Like, and these things are 0.07. I'm telling you, these things are gonna cook. Like the Bitcoin machines, I was dumb. I bought a Bitcoin machine when a frog was 0.04. I bought the machines at 0.08, and it basically did nothing. But now it's cooking, so I'm happy. But like, I missed the whole rally on the frogs. I could have bought 2 frogs instead. I bought 1 machine, and you can see we just traded sideways forever. And then today we wake up. But
It's
these
kind of
machines,
it's such like a crazy world that I faded. I mean, I have some BRCs. I have some, I have played around with Stacks and Alex and all that, but this is just next level that it's kind of gone over my head a little bit, to be honest. And I'm not afraid to say that. It's just you're just basically trading and buying communities.
well, that's kind of what regular crypto is. Like if you're over on Arbitrum, you're buying all these other tokens. It's the same thing. Think about it. Like, what in the world is a crypto punk? Like, if you knew nothing about crypto, what's a crypto punk?
Oh no, Drake! Open up a can of corn.
A can of corn, dude. I'm telling you, it's the same concept. Like it's crypto culture, and the people who are able to make the gains and make the wins are going to be the ones that study the culture and look into this stuff. Like you're going to start to see some YouTubers and people start to talk about this. That's when we're selling. That's when you want to sell.
You are a YouTuber.
I am a YouTuber. But that's what I'm saying. That's when you sell. Because that's when people are getting the ease of information. That's why we call our channel DeFi Top Signal. Because when we're talking about it,
when does Drake on digital sell?
I never sell, dude. Like my wallets just sit there. The one time I did sell, I sold Friend Pet. Remember?
Yeah,
Things at $15.
yeah. You told me, or you told us on one of the episodes that you just destroyed it. It was awesome.
No. It destroyed me. I basically fumbled 150K off of, or 130K off of a $400 investment.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Dynamo, you remember we were talking about this episode. You're like, oh, Drake, you're spread too thin. Oh, you shouldn't buy like 3,000 different coins. That's why you buy 3,000 different coins. One of them hits, you win.
But you missed it because you had 3,000 coins because it was just too many, right?
Well, no, I sold too early because I was like, okay, I'll take the 13K. Why not? And sure enough, it melts faces. I had to pay for the losses, like because there was other coins that didn't even hit, and then there was other ones that absolutely hit. My favorite one recently is Boop. Like here, I'll show you Boop. We got to talk about Boop. Boop is cool. So I threw $100 when this thing was 100K cap. It ended up turning into like 25K.
And you sold?
Huh?
And you sold?
I sold some. I sold $300 worth at like. It was like a couple. Here, I'll do this. I'll show you the charts. Give me a second. Let's see. But yeah, I'm bullish on Boop. I actually ended up buying a little bit more. I shouldn't have sold, but whatever. Everything in hindsight, and Lord
You know,
willing,
Drake, sometimes I want to sort of like mimic your calls and strategy. The problem is I'm not you. So
So
so I don't
here it
I don't
is.
think I could pull it off because like I couldn't hold 3,000 coins.
Look, you invest. Look here. There's $100. Are you gonna die with 100? Can you see the chart or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, you see it.
So are you gonna die with $100? If you say yeah, then do $50. Are you gonna die if you lose $50?
Yeah, no, and I could do it with one. I mean, like, I don't think I could do this on like 100 different coins. I think it would just
So
mental.
Drake, what if you're
Okay,
defeated?
this strategy works. I'm telling you. I'll give you another example. Let me do APU. Let me get off this. Here's another one. Is APU. Um, I just can't believe this one. This thing is absolutely nuts, but it just gave me one of those tingly feelings. So let me show you APU. And all right, let's show this tab. Oh man, why did I buy 666 worth? That is not good. But this is APU. So I ended up grabbing, it was supposed to be like, oh, I used CalSwap, that's why. So I grabbed it at 0.00002. And I was just, I don't even know what out of the token it was, but this is now worth like 32 mil. It's worth like 22K from 666 bucks. And that's in 19 days.
You didn't sell yet?
Well, no, this is the wallet. But that's the strategy. Is I want to. It's probably a good idea to sell, like for sure. Like I just didn't have time to mess with it. I don't have time to mess with it. But I think when you have a strategy, like okay, so this is an example of a winner. Like let me give you an example of a loser. Which
I
one
got
was
plenty of
rug?
those to show you.
Yeah, here. This is pup. This pup just rugged. This one was a rug. It was at like a 90K market cap when I invested. It was like 130 bucks. It's now worth zero. Well, it's 11K, so it's like 13 bucks. I lost 100 bucks. Like you just have to look at it in probabilities. Like you lose $100 or you can make infinite. You see what I'm saying? Here, I'll give you another
Yeah,
example.
no. I get the strategy. I'm just saying, like, and I believe that it works. I feel like I would have a tough time pulling it off. I don't know about apps.
I always lose on memes. Always.
Not even like I'm sure if I sprayed and prayed I could, but I think like for me, I much prefer to buy like 5 to 10 things that I have high conviction in.
Here, I'll give you.
Then again, I don't hit many where I turn 100 into 100K, so maybe I should change that.
I mean, they come with time. You'll get them. Like it's just a matter of like you got to be dumb, dude. Like you got to be really dumb to hold something from $100 to thinking 30K. I mean, I can help you out with it if you need to lose some brain cells.
Here's the plan. Okay, we make a wallet.
Here's the plan. Here's the problem.
multi-sig.
Here's
It's
the
a
problem,
multi-sig.
Dynamo. You went to
I can
Harvard.
only sell with your signature.
Oh no, don't do that, dude. Like, look, remember, the people on the left curve, they can make a lot of money, but they also lose it all. So it's a mix.
Words of wisdom.
So it's a mix. You got to have someone who brings in common sense, but you also got to have someone who brings in stupidity. You have to have a mix of both. I know it sounds really dumb, but
No, but I completely understand you. I completely understand it.
Yeah, no, I
hard.
100% understand what you're saying. Also, 100% makes sense.
like
Basically,
really,
the whole point of this spiel was me saying like I admire your ability to pull this off.
it's not on purpose. It's because I forget, and some and sometimes it's like, you're giving me too much credit, dude. Too much credit.
Well, it's like Pat and we're not the ones walking away with $20,000 because we bet.
All I can say is like I don't
Speak for
deserve
yourself,
any of
Habs.
it. Everything that I've gotten is from that dude up there. So like I do nothing. I literally just click buttons and all I can say is he's looking out. Like sure, yeah, I get rugged a couple times. I lose some on some plays. But God's looking out. That's all I can say.
All right. So along those lines, what are you looking at now? We talked about ordinals.
I'm focused on ordinals right now.
All
I
about
think this
ordinals.
one is cool. I like let me show you my screen. I like Shid. Shid is kind of funny. This is like the Wasi community. This one's super degent though. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this. Yeah, so let's not talk about it. But yeah, it's a OG BRC 20. Yeah, let's probably talk about something more blue chip. Yeah, get off that.
Wait,
I think if
I have
you
a
want to
question,
get
Drake.
huh?
I have a question.
Oh, dude, there's pre-runes right here. You click this. This will give you all your pre-rune stuff. Tiny Vikings are cool. They're cheap. There's one for you, Dynamo. If you want to get exposure, a Tiny Viking is your
Vikings.
way.
All right, I'm going all in.
No, don't go all in.
All in.
The Tiny Vikings are cool.
50%
They're
of
cute.
the portfolio. I'm doing it.
They're cute.
Pat, I'll go 50 with you.
50-50. Yeah. Well,
Oh man. And then if you, I would say grab one of those and a Bitcoin frog. Like Bitcoin frogs may not do anything, but their downside is at least limited. Whereas all these others are like pumping because they're, oh, the runes are going to be so good. And if the runes don't deliver, they're going to absolutely nuke. And then people are going to go back to the OGs. Like at least you have a historical record on frogs. Like half a Bitcoin and they're trading at 0.07. OG collection, first 10K PFP. Come on.
all right.
That's my
all right.
take.
Anything besides ordinals you're looking at?
Meme coins, allocate accordingly. I think the meme coin season right now is about to happen on Bitcoin, which was like Shid. I showed you that. You got corn, you got pizza or PIZA.
I heard about that one actually. I was going to ask
You heard about pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, pizza. Pizza's good. You heard about it, so we're gonna pull it up. Pizza's degen. This thing is absolutely pumped, but there's rumors that this is gonna be like some rune or whatever they're gonna do, and that announcement came today. So I would wait for like a mega dip on this. I really think one that hasn't pumped yet. Oh, geez, I pressed the wrong button. I think one that hasn't pumped yet is. Let's go here. Share tab. Boom. Is Rats. Rats is a really strong community. I don't know, like just search Rats on Twitter and you'll just like you if you want engagement on your post, type in Rats like around this time. Be like Rats are the best, and then the army just comes out. It's huge over in China for some reason. Where's Rats? Yeah, here's Rats. So like these are sitting at 0.35 sats. These used to be like 6x this price. These are still a high market cap though. This is a $245 million market cap, but this is basically the number one meme coin on Bitcoin. Not the first meme coin, but the number one meme coin. Recently it's been Pups, but Pups also has some like utility baked into it and Ansem kind of pumping it because he's saying it's the next whiff. But yeah, Rats is cool. And also you can't go wrong with Pups. If I don't think Pups is going to have like 100x upside, but Pups is definitely going to have some upside. Ansem is giving it the golden touch. Anything that dude touches turns to gold. Study Ansem. Maybe
Dude, I'm
he'll
looking
pick
at
up
Magic
Rats.
Eden right now. 4 out of the top 5 projects.
Here,
right
you take
now.
over the
That's
screen. Take over the screen, and then you click on some stuff and point to it and be like, "What's this?"
All right. Okay. 1 sec. Let me.
And then I'll
You
talk
can
about
see
it.
how a pleb. I wouldn't really call myself a pleb, but you can see how an ordinals novice is navigating this in real time. I was just saying. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it.
I think this is just crazy that 4 of the top 5 projects right now are ordinals.
Oh, you're looking at all chains. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, looking at
So
all chains.
Bitcoin
Four of the
literally
top
hits
five.
different, man. Like
What's that?
that's what I was saying is like the number one meme coin on, let's just call it Solana, is WIF, and that's like a 4 billion market cap, and Solana is like a 100 something billion market cap. The number one meme coin on Ethereum, it's SHIB, or is it Pepe now?
It's probably Pepe.
Yeah, so Pepe is like a 4 or 5 billion market cap, and ETH is like half a trillion. And then Bitcoin is 1.4 trillion market cap, and the highest market cap meme coin, all of them are under a billy, unless you consider Ordi. Ordi is like 1.2 billy, but put that into perspective.
I just think this is crazy. Like, look at by market cap these NFTs. You've got
Bro,
Punks,
look
of
at
course,
Pups.
Pandora, but
Pups.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of the top 10 are on Bitcoin already.
Oh, bitmaps are cheap. I think bitmaps will cook. If you can get some around 0.002, those are good. Like I think those are yet to cook. They also have a BMP token. So BMP is there. You won't be able to get it on Magic Eden. Magic Eden's focused on ordinals, but BMP is basically like the token that was airdropped to bitmap holders. Yeah, I think this is a sleeper. So I think the best place right now, if you're playing runes, is going to be some of the OG ordinals, the OG BRC20s, Doginals, because this is kind of like predicting the rotation. And then you have the Bitcoin layer 2s, because people are going to be skating towards the puck, which is runes. And I think it's best to skate where it's going after people get fed up with gas fees and what's going on. Like, look at these gas fees right now, bro. We're at stinking 150 sats per VByte. This was literally like 20 a day ago.
How much are these right now in USD?
Look, here's one right here. $77 for a transaction.
Zach, I'm going to stop. You can share again.
Oh, my bad. Let's do this again. Look at this. This was like 30 sats per VByte a few days ago. It's now like $77.
Wow.
That's nuts. And that's just the beginning. Usually this gets around 300. Like, I mean, it's okay. So 838. Okay, so let's do 818745. 818745. 56. Let's do 812312. Block 800,000. Okay, this is low. 811123. 821123. Look, 257 sats per VByte. Look at this. This is 4 months ago. And this was pre-runes. Look at this. We didn't even have runes then. This is just people going nuts and ham on the blockchain. So $77 multiple, that's $144. No, actually, I'm sorry. It's probably like $300 just doing stuff. It's gonna get nutty, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to skate.
Get nutty. Okay, so to conclude, we're saying the OG ordinal projects. We're saying meme coins on Bitcoin, so BRC20s, and we're talking about Doginals. Those are now. I know I'm not asking for advice, but like that's kind of where the puck might be
layer
moving
2s.
afterwards.
You got Sats, or you got Stacks, you got Merlin, and you got some like other place.
Oh yeah. That's another one too. The Bitcoin L2s. Yeah,
Dude, there's like a multiple.
Crazy.
There's a good coin over there. It's called Hoohoo. It's cheap.
Oohoo, is that a meme coin?
Meme coin. It's a cat coin on Merlin chain.
Merlin. Well, you know the interesting thing is Stacks has the Nakamoto upgrade coming
Yeah,
around the
that's
time.
gonna be a huge catalyst, dude.
Yeah, and I wonder. I mean, Stacks. Let me see how is it doing. I feel like
Stacks
it's doing
is gonna have its airdrop season.
The Stacks is actually not. It's not even up the past month. But I wonder people might be sleeping on it because they're focused on all this other stuff.
You're getting it now, son.
Yeah. All right.
I'm kidding,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Not all in. I'm not going all in on tiny Vikings like you wanted
Yeah,
me
don't
to.
do that. Don't do that.
But-
Never go all in
Maybe-
on something. But
Maybe all in on stacks.
remember, no. Look, what did I
I'm
what
just
did I
trolling,
say at like a few minutes ago? Spread your bets. Like you don't know which one's going to be the winner. Like I bought pups 2 months ago. I didn't know, or a month and a half ago. I did not think Ansem was going to tweet or talk about a live stream saying it's the next whip. I bought it because I didn't buy a Bitcoin puppet. And I was like, pups are cool. Pups is probably going to pull like, oh, hey, honk with Goosenals. And then you had Node with Node Monks. Like, why not? That's why I bought Node 3 or 4 days ago. And it ended up doing like a 15x within a few days because they announced, oh, we're going to do pre-runes. And we're going to just like airdrop Node Monks. Like, the money behind Bitcoin is unlike anything you've seen before. These guys, okay, so think about it like this. Think about the movement you get with ETH NFTs, like people swinging some ETH like that, but now multiply that by 35. Because people look at Bitcoin like ETH on Bitcoin land. And they just swing it like, oh, 0.1 Bitcoin? Why not? 1 Bitcoin? Oh, yeah, that's like $2,000. Don't worry. But no, it's like 70 grand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel that.
It's unit bias over here.
Drake,
So
I feel like I'm late. You know, I feel like I'm late.
Here, grab a little bit of pups, grab some rats, grab some sats, grab a little bit of shid as a degen play.
I have sats.
Sats are okay. Grab some node as node's pumped too much. Forget node. Grab a little bit of corn just in case as another degen play. Grab some bitmaps. I think those will be a really good metaverse play. Grab a Bitcoin frog if you can get one of those. Tiny Vikings for sure. Trying to think. Bitcoin land. Track.
And that's a pretty good list.
Track is
I
a good
think-
one. Track is
What's that?
suppressed. Track is a suppressed asset. People are sleeping on that right now. Stamp.
What's it?
Stamp is always good. Stamp is a hedge. Stamp, have you heard of SRC20s?
Yeah.
They're basically unprunable BRC20s. Stamp is a good play. It's big time suppressed. And that should be a good diversification. So if you need like all those plays, just record it. But even though pups is like, I think it's like, what's the price of pup? Or the market cap? Oh, Ordi is also good. Ordi is first. Pups is a half $1 billion market cap. I think you'll be safe with a couple of X's on pups, because they're going to be doing like a token split, and they're going to be doing let's see, they're going to be doing a token split. They got runes, and they're kind of considered a pre-rune token right now. And I mean, dude, the pup is cute. Don't fade the pup. I like the pup.
Oh, puppet,
Yeah,
not
pups.
puppy. I thought
Pup. No. Pups, like Bitcoin puppets, not
Oh, it's
puppy.
the meme coin for Bitcoin puppets. Okay.
Yeah, the things that are trading at like. Okay, so
Oh,
let
yeah.
me give
Yeah, I
you a
know
little more culture on Bitcoin land. The Bitcoin puppets and the node monks always go at it. So like whenever you see the puppets getting close to the floor price of node monks, like just wait for some action. The whole meme of this is like Bitcoin puppets are going to flip node monks. You are, I will say, you are a tad bit late to Bitcoin land. Like there's a chance like this thing absolutely just nukes and runes does not deliver. So you're taking on that massive risk on it. But you can also hedge your bet by nibbling a little bit now. And then when runes come out, if it nukes, you can buy some more. If it gigasends, then hey, you can thank yourself you got some exposure. Ansem is basically giving pups the blessing. He put his name on it. Is basically what I'm saying.
So what about anatomicals or atomicals?
Atomicals is another meta protocol. That's going to be more advanced and more of like a future type of thing, I think so think of it like this: the .com bubble, where you had a lot of companies that came out. I think atomicals are cool. They're a good concept, but they didn't get escape velocity like the BRC-20s did. The only one with an exception, I think, is stamps, because those are kind of different. It's like a company versus, or here, a better example is like, think of all these different like CBRC-20s, BRC-20s, atomicals. Think of a pipe. Think of all those as like internet companies, and then think of stamps like your semiconductor companies. So they're still around, but they definitely got hurt from the bubble. But they're always going to be around. They're a pick and shovel play. They're like a diversification, because if BRC-20s are pruned, stamps is like your hedge, because there's always FUD that comes around, and when FUD comes, stamps gigapump. There's like no, they're basically illiquid.
Yeah.
They aren't illiquid in that aspect, but like these things trade like NFTs. So when people sweep, they pump. That's why you saw pups pump. People don't even know how to sell these things because they don't understand it. Like I hit transfer inscription. I got stuck in the mempool because it's like $300 sats per VByte now. I got to wait a couple weeks so I can go. Guys, we're dealing with like OG junk, and people don't understand. You can't speed up transactions over here. I mean, you can if you do an RBF transaction, but at that point in time, you got to have a Sparrow wallet, and you got to make sure you send the right amount of Bitcoin to it. It's a lot of tooling. And then when you're setting up that Sparrow wallet, you got to make sure you don't accidentally spend your ordinals. It's definitely not noob friendly. It is not noob friendly over here.
Okay, interesting. No, I'm pretty sold on this stuff. I'm looking at Doggy Market right now too. I feel like it seems like a lot of the Doginals have retraced since we first talked about it.
I like Doginals
Because there's barely any that are over $1 million market cap right now.
Everything's retracing into runes. Notice, look at Bitcoin frogs. Bitcoin frogs should not be at this price. Look at Bitmap.
It's frozen, by the way, on Magic Eden homepage right now.
Oh yeah. I'll take it off. Sorry, I was just kind of chatting.
Sorry, I thought you were trying to show us. Yeah, no, I get that. I think you're right that that's the way to move. I know we're running out of time. One thing got to talk about Tone.
Chain.
The topic on everyone's mind.
Bro, yes. Did you get some redo and some Tony?
No, I'm coping. I'm coping hard. I'm coping hard because I've literally been one of like the few people on our corner of Twitter that's been posting about it for months. Like I did a whole post about it, like a section about it in my newsletter a month or two ago. I didn't buy any, but I just like did a whole thing about how Telegram, like it's the equivalent of Coinbase or Binance backing a chain. Oh well, right. But it's doing crazy. It's flipped Cardano. It's in the top 10, and it's much higher than Cardano now. The market cap is $4 billion higher than Cardano. It might flip Dogecoin.
Dude, I got me some Tony and some redo tokens, and I got some airdrops, some BTC 25. I don't even know what that is.
That sounds like something that like drains my wallet when I interact with it.
So I shouldn't sell it?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about it. No,
Right,
if the BTC 25 team sees this, I'm sorry. I don't. We're just joking around. Yeah, no, Tone is going crazy.
The market cap on Toncoin is insane.
Yeah, it's Telegram. I mean,
yeah.
You know what the thing is that annoys me? Why I kind of kicking myself for missing it is that they had a very clear catalyst, which is Telegram is adding payments for channels, and they're using Tone as the rails.
Did you guys farm some Notcoin? I told you about this.
You did tell us about that, yeah.
You got some Notcoin going?
No, you DM'd me about that too, but I didn't get it going.
Dude, go do it now. Like I think you got a couple days. Go farm some Not.
All right.
Hurry. Like it's Notcoin. Like they're gonna be doing an airdrop. Like why not? Yeah, not coin. It's free. Free money.
Now, is this
Yeah.
one you can refer people to?
Yeah, you can refer people. Share it to your community.
Oh, this one you have to tap the thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was invited by. I won't say your Telegram name, but I was invited by you. Mine it. I would like to be able to access my IP address. Okay.
Yeah, I
Sounds
think it's
good
like
to me.
a US thing. Just do VPN or something.
Follow the. What just happened?
What happens?
I don't. Nothing actually.
Oh,
Start.
but you got rugged.
Oh, Notcoin mining is over. Dang it.
Dude, is it really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that stinks.
Go down the rabbit hole. That's okay. I've done 35 million people were farming this thing. I have a feeling this airdrop's going to be like $10.
Yeah, dude, it's probably gonna be awful.
35 million.
All that tapping for nothing, dude.
35 million.
Pat,
people.
you're also farming grass with me, right?
I
am
didn't do
farming grass
grass.
with you.
Is grass good?
I mean, Pat, you did some math the other day, right? About grass.
Yeah, Pat,
like
you did some
$100 a day?
math.
Yeah, I was doing crazy math live. Oh, they are doing an Epoch 4.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've referred almost 400 people to grass now.
So wait, let's compare Epoch 3.
Okay.
That sounds like a good Ponzi.
But it's actually they actually have to do stuff. They have to mine it with their browser. It's like a real. It's the data,
that's a real life Ponzi. It's good.
the data
It's like Amway.
availability
It's
layer
like
for
Amway.
AI.
It's good. No, like that,
Not data
that's-
availability. Excuse me. Data. I'm totally blanking. It's not data availability layer. It's
Data labeling.
data labeling. Yeah,
Data label.
data. It's the data layer for AI.
That sounds interesting. I probably should have.
Yeah, so
farmed
it's
it.
like
That's going to be a
it's
massive
like these
airdrop.
AI companies when they're training their models, they have to scrape the web, but a lot of websites will try to block them from scraping it. So what this does is you have like a million different people giving bandwidth to scrape these websites, and so they can't get banned, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, you wanted to compare Epoch 3. So
Yeah,
something
let's do
is
it.
wrong with mine, I think, because I'm still getting earnings from people. My pending referrals are going up, but my pending referrals that are converting to qualified referrals stopped going up like a week or two ago.
I wonder if it stopped.
Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I got 1.6 million.
Oh man, you got me.
Oh, dude, did you guys hear about MarginFi?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
yeah,
don't know.
Pat, we'll put a cap on this one. I have 1.08 million for Epoch
That's
3.
still respectable. Let's get the Wales market rate on those so we can.
I think it's. I'm going to say it's 0.0019.
Dude, are Solana meme coins getting roasted?
0.0025 or 0.00245.
Wait, is that a $200 a day?
It's like a quarter of a cent.
0.002.
Yeah, dude, I didn't do grass. Is grass good?
Wow, my Epoch 3 is $2,000.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Our next lunch we can upgrade.
Golden Heroes.
Yeah. We can upgrade from the fast food this time.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were talking about MarginFi, Drake. Yeah, I saw it.
MarginFi got roasted.
Can we talk about the sentiment with Solana as a whole and then go into MarginFi really quick?
Yeah. Let's talk about Solana overall. How are you guys feeling?
I'm looking at some of the memes on Solana. They're getting roasted. What's going on with Solana? Is Solana price
It's
getting
super
dumped?
tough to make a transaction right now. It's like
That's
borderline impossible. I would say.
Dude, I told you guys Solana was going to go down. I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude. I did not.
you told us that when it was like 15. It was like 10x ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 15x ago, and then Phantom.
It's like that meme of like the chart is up and then it dips, and it's like I
There's
told
a
you,
great example of how wrong I was on Phantom.
Drake is the Peter Schiff of Solana.
Dude, I am the Peter. Okay, I did eventually, like, I'm in Solana. I got some bags in
Yeah.
Solana. Eventually, you guys convinced me at like $50 or $40.
Okay, that's still actually probably better than most people. Right.
But man, dude, the
All right, so
$8.
the sentiment currently right now on Solana is pretty grim, right? You can't
Dude,
make
get some
any
Chuker.
type of transactions. You see that bar when you sign into Phantom Wallet. You see that bar says, "Oh, heavy congestion" and all that. They said last week, since this whole thing started, when it happened, that the devs are working on it on a fix.
I hate when people say the devs are working on
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
They have-
it's
me
just for an
so
actual network,
bearish.
the fix is going to take a while. Like, I actually do think that they probably are working on it and are probably going to have something.
Yeah,
So-
Sam's probably just having trouble with his computer right now. Needs an upgrade.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It is tough. It's also the whole MarginFi thing, right? We can go into that. So, I mean, last time we talked, it was we got Wormhole, right?
Yeah, dude, I remember Wormhole. Dude, Wormhole got smashed.
Yeah.
You know what? I expected a lot of things. I did not expect Wormhole to be better than Tensor for me.
Oh yeah, dude, the airdrop was nice. I was talking about the price action. Wormhole. Oh, dude, we missed
but
like 3 weeks
Tensor
of jump.
airdrop. Not gonna lie, I referred like a few hundred people to it at a few Tensorians. I was like, not. I mean, it's it's free money. You can't really complain, but like, wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Was it at least a 5 fig?
No.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, Pat, you had like 4.
Yeah,
I had
those
in fairness, I sold 3 of them at like 110. So I only had.
Oh well, then you're fine.
I did fine with the Tensorians, but yeah,
Yeah, you're good then. There's some people who bought the guys who bought your Tensorian. Cheers to you.
Wow.
that's funny. But yeah, no. Basically, I'll say as somebody who's been farming Solana since last summer, like sentiment's not great. It's really tough to make a transaction. I actually think that they'll probably fix it. I still think Solana's kind of proven that there's a demand for chains with this sort of ultra low fees, high throughput. Demand for monolithic chains as well. That being said, no longer feels like the slam dunk that it was in September, meaning like less good risk reward, right?
You
Like I still
tried
think it'll do well. Still think it's going to be one of the top ecosystems, but it no longer feels like know about this secret that the market hasn't caught on to yet, if that makes sense.
It's a good point.
The other thing is also like the big thing for me, at least over the past 6 months, has been farming airdrops, and now they're almost all done. And a lot of them have been good, right? Like I've done well with the airdrops overall, but now it's like, okay, there's a few left, but most of them are done. Is it, like what's the next thing? I think there's some good DPIN networks on Solana. I think that once Firedancer comes out, that's going to be really cool. It's going to enable a lot of applications. But like, what is the next sort of on-chain?
It's just meme coins, man.
It's just meme coins.
The
yeah.
appetite
Just
for meme
memes.
coins on Solana.
When
is
you
just
can't buy
insane.
meme coins on Solana, it's bearish, bro.
Pumped up fun. I wish there was a way to invest in that.
Yeah, dude. I
is there like
made
a
a couple
fork
of
of Pumped Up Fun
transactions
that has
just
a
in
token
case
or
of an
something?
airdrop.
You think you're gonna do an airdrop?
I don't know. I just made a couple transactions just in case. Someone launched Pizza Cat on it, so then I launched like some other dog on it. I put a picture of my cat on there. Well, it's not really my cat. It's just a wild cat I feed every morning. But yeah, we had some pizza and.
So the thing with that is like if you launch it, you don't get any money, right? Like you don't get an allocation.
I mean, you can buy it like on.
You can
ground
buy
floor.
it, yeah, but you can't like give yourself.
Yeah, it's fair. It's good.
It's fair, yeah.
That's how it should be.
How it should be, yeah. But wouldn't it eat you up if you made a meme? It did really well, and then you didn't own any.
I mean,
you can add it to your resume.
yeah, you can be
That's true. That's true. You could add it to like your Twitter bio. Be like
state of fame.
the creator of whatever.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
think-
Actually, and then you can do a pre-sale. You can do a pre-sale. You're like, hey, look at this other thing I made. Like, rumor has it cooked.
Mm-hmm.
it cooked. It cooked. We eat and bro. We eating.
But yeah, I think the last thing for me is that I want to talk about base really quick. I've mainly focused all on base.
Base is good. That's a good play. I think base
Mhm.
is going to be okay.
It's
think
it's
base
right
is
now.
gonna-
There's really like operationally, there's like a handful of DApps, and there's like two that's potentially going to, you make transactions on that. You can probably get an airdrop down the line. Avantis and Intent X. I think those are just like the perp dexes on base. But yeah, you have your Aerodrome, which is just solid. Their farms are just insane. The APRs.
Aerodrome's good.
You got Moonwell doing pretty good things. That token's pretty good.
Bro, you're not talking about Degen?
Oh, I am talking. Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
that's my third one.
Farcaster.
So in terms of like,
Good.
so listen to this. Like, I don't think Degen's considered a meme anymore.
No, dude, Degen's got its own chain. It's
Yeah.
got a layer 3. It's a tipping coin. You need to check out Farcaster.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm just browsing at this point. I haven't used it yet fully, but yeah, I actually bought their one of their NFT collections. It's called D Gentleman's. It's like
Yeah, I bought one of
0.02.
those too.
Huh?
I bought one of those too.
Yeah,
Artfully told me to buy one.
yeah. They're gonna reveal tomorrow, so it'll be a fun time.
What price are they right now? 0.02 ETH?
0.02 3. I don't know. 0.022.
I've lost more. When I buy NFTs, abs, you got to be bearish. Like I'm NFTs, I'm top signal.
But, hey, I'm a sucker for punks. Okay, I buy punks anywhere.
Well,
Anything.
hey, maybe you'll make it do well, because when you buy stuff, it usually does well. You and Dynamo, you guys called Tensorians, and you called the Dynamo called the Tensorians, and you called the HOAs. And they mooned. But then
Yeah.
again, well, I did buy the HOA, but I didn't buy Tensorians. You guys are lucky I didn't buy that. Like,
Well, HOAs, man, like you guys did really well. I made just trades on that one. I didn't hold it. I didn't earn any points on that. Like I just made the soul on those.
yeah, I should probably sell it. I forgot to sell.
You should probably do that soon because Arsenal's coming out this month. No,
Do you lose your points if you sell?
Oh, I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
don't think so. Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Yeah, so most of the things are done. I still, interested in a lot of Solana stuff. Still have some, of course. Base is super interesting to me. Ordinals, like we talked about. Tone. Phantom is kind of interesting now.
S-Goat all the way.
Phantom
Dude,
is
don't be sleeping on THC. Tin Hat Cat? I
Dude.
love this thing.
Dude, I love how every time we talk about one of these chains, like they've got all these tech updates, and then you come out with like,
The
Dude,
top
I'm a meme head.
THC
THC.
already open.
Bro, I got to show you their Twitter.
Tin Hat Cat.
Yes.
I just
Tin
can't believe
Hat
you're
Cat.
buying a token called THC personally.
Bro, look at this. Bro, I love this thing. No, Dynamo, you have a dirty mind.
There's a picture. Scroll up. Wait, actually no. Scroll down. Okay, further. Okay, what's that a picture of?
It's a Tin Hat Cat. What is it?
On a weed farm.
No, dude, you have a dirty mind.
That is a weed farm.
That's a Tin Hat Cat.
It's a Tin Hat Cat in a weed farm.
Look, okay, this is why it's a good meme. Have you guys ever heard of Disney? Yes?
Walt? As in Walt Disney?
Yeah?
Yes.
They have content that relates to both adults and kids. The kid will look at the Tin Hat Cat and be like, it's a cute cat. And the adult's going to be like, okay, weed farm. This is funny.
They're gonna see the ticker's THC. Yeah.
And then the kid's like, it's Tin Hat Cat. And I'm like, it is a Tin Hat Cat. I like Tin Hat Cat.
You also liked Crunchy Cat.
Dude, I love Crunchy Cat. He's still crunching in my wallet. But look, here. I think both of them. Maybe Crunchy Cat will grab something. I don't know. We'll see. But the difference between, actually, I'm not even going to say the difference between anything. There's a community that's developed around Tin Hat Cat. It's actually a pretty strong community. Crunchy Cat was more degen. I'm actually Tin Hat Cat is actually a pretty solid play on Phantom. Like legit. Like Crunchy Cat was a degen. Like, if you remember on the stream, I was like, Crunchy Cat. Like, usually when you hear me singing a song, it's degen, it's trolling. But I still hold my Crunchy. I like Crunchy. Crunchy is cool. But this one is actually, I think this one is like $1 billion meme. Like legit. Like I'm not lying. I think this is $1 billion meme. I also think this is $1 billion meme. Show it to you. Boop, the dog. This is $1 billion meme right here. I'm just telling you, this one it is $1 billion meme.
I'll give it to you. That's a very good one. That is very good.
Boop, THC. I mean, like, look here. No bias aside, immediately, what do you think?
Funny.
It's good. It's a good meme. All right, so here's also $1 billion meme.
Okay, that is funny.
This one's $1 billion meme. Why?
What the heck is Tucker?
No, it's Tucker
That's a good one.
Carlson. It's look at the engagement on this. 148,000, 18K,
Wow. Wow, yeah.
19K, 15K.
Dude.
He's only got 4,700 followers. This is a sleeper. I think Tucker's good. It's like a 50 mil cap now.
Is that in Seoul?
That is on Soul. All right, we're getting too long, but yeah, like I could talk all day about these memes. If you can grab some boop around 0.2, like right here, 0.18, I would say 0.2 just to be on the safe side. I think that would be a really good entry. Or we just resume up from here. We'll see. But I don't know.
Wow.
All right, dudes.
All right, good
Then
stuff.
with
I learned a
with the
lot. I
one
learned a
there.
lot about ordinals.
Ordinals, BRC20s. I think the safest play you can make on there, even though it doesn't have as much upside, is going to be pups. Anson is the golden child for it. I mean, dude, the dude grew like the more followers than I have on Twitter in a day. It's crazy. The dude is amazing. Legend. All right, let's see. Let's do Proverbs chapter 19 verses 14. Houses and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Well, I don't have a wife, so how are your guys' wives? They good?
Solid.
Solid?
Prudent.
They're prudent? That's good. It's better than the ones that go out there and buy just like Louis and all kinds of garbage. Dogs. It was a good stream. Appreciate you guys jumping on. See you guys next week.
See you next week.
For sure.